Another year is coming to an end. Who would have thought 2020 is ending in a matter of few days? But honestly, I don't think I'm feeling really bad about this year getting over, because it really hasn't been that kind of a great year. For me, it has honestly been kind of a mixed bag, with obviously some of the really good and great things happening, including this YouTube channel that I started back in April during the first lockdown. But yeah, overall, I think given COVID, how our life has changed, how our lifestyle has changed, how it has almost affected like every single fragment of how we live our days, how we plan everything around our days, how we take decisions on everything that we want to do, in terms of people we want to meet, places we want to go. I don't think I'm really enjoying that kind of a life overall, and this change is kind of massive. But I do hope that 2021 is definitely going to be a better year for all of us, and much more healthy and happy year. And I'm here in this really festive sweater of mine, and to talk about makeup, because that's the one thing that definitely makes me feel good about myself, makes me feel good about my days, makes me feel good about anything that I want to, go to, attend, meet friends, occasions. And if you are like me, you know that makeup is just something that brings us to a very, very good and happy place. And today I thought I would just shoot this video for you guys, where I'm going to kind of do like a roundup of the best makeup of 2020 from What Makeup. And these are basically the products that I would say are the ones that I've reached out to the most. They necessarily aren't products that I've launched in this year, but I would say that I kind of got introduced to some of them recently in this year, and I kind of got used to using them so much that some of them have become my staples, some of them have become my holy grails, and some of them have actually replaced some of my holy grail makeup. So if you guys want to know what those products are and what is really the best of makeup in the year 2020 from What Makeup, then let's get started. So I'm going to talk about all the products in every category in the order that I would normally apply my makeup. So the first product that I have with you guys to share is the best primer slash moisturizer that I would say sits best beneath makeup and sits best under any kind of makeup that you want to do, if it's heavy makeup, if it's light makeup, if it's natural makeup. And I think the one that I love the most and I recommend the most is this one from PAC. It's the PAC Light Foam Moisture Cream. I recently talked about this in one of my recent videos when I talk about, I think, makeup must-haves in the winter season. I'm going to link the video here on the screen. And honestly, I think out of all my moisturizers and all my primers and everything that I have had the chance to use, this is really the one that I have used the most. I kind of introduced this in one of my recent videos is because it really got kind of lost in the other products that I have, and because this is a makeup channel and I do keep trying out and testing out a lot of new makeup, it is kind of natural and very obvious that sometimes there are products that you really like and enjoy, but you almost tend to forget about them. But this is actually kind of like a old love that I found back, and I really love this primer, and it is actually a great moisturizer to even use on days when you don't want to wear any makeup. It doesn't have SPF, so that's the one thing that if you are going to wear it in the daytime, you need an SPF. But overall, I think this is extremely reasonably priced, sits great under makeup, any kind of makeup that you want to do, and especially during this season when it's so cold and you don't want your makeup to look patchy or flaky, this one from PAC is absolutely bomb. The next product that I have to talk about is the best foundation that I felt kind of stole my heart in the year 2020, and it was kind of a late find for me, but it's definitely this one from Charlotte Tilbury, the Airbrush Flawless Finish Foundation. I really love this foundation. I kind of got introduced to it again at the later time of the year because this was just not something that I ever thought of trying out, given it's a matte foundation. But honestly, it has definitely left me completely blown out of my mind and took me by surprise the first time where I wore it, and I wore it for a wedding within the family. And out of all the Charlotte Tilbury products that I have used and I have tested and tried out, and I did a video on that as well, I'm going to link it over here, this is definitely the one that I feel is the most worth the money and worth the value, because this brand is definitely not a cheap brand. It is a very expensive and bougie brand with very luxurious makeup products. But I do feel that foundation is something that if you are looking to invest in one, that you feel you can get out of the most, because you have to kind of wear it on a lot of different occasions, a lot of different times during this time of the year where there are a lot of like celebrations, parties, get-togethers, weddings. I think you definitely need something that's really going to like zoop, like take your face to a full beat of good makeup, and you don't have to feel like doubtful about how everything is sitting, how everything's looking, and it's definitely going to wear nicely for the hours that you're going to wear it at any occasion. So I think definitely that this foundation is something that you guys need to test out and try out. If you are looking to invest in one foundation out there and you don't mind spending a little bit extra, because you're going to get so much out of this, I cannot even begin to explain. And how it sits on, like, no matter what kind of skin type, it does give you like a very flawless finish. This one from Charlotte Tilbury, 100%, 500%, absolutely recommend it to you guys. Moving on to the next product is a concealer, and I'm sure a lot of you might be thinking and might be assuming that it will be the Huda Beauty Overachiever concealer that I have obviously talked about in multiple videos of mine. But honestly, I think for me, this one wins and takes the cake. It's the Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. And I think I got this before it even launched on Nykaa, because it was just one of those times when I could get my hands on it because somebody was traveling abroad, and I have used this before. But I again like kind of forgot about it because there are just other makeup products that have launched. There are new concealers that I'm trying, and it almost kind of took a backseat in my vanity, and I never realized that this is actually such a beautiful consistency. This honestly has a very nice like hybrid and like a creamy consistency that is like, it matches like a concealer, but you can almost use this even as a foundation on your face and as a base, and you don't have to apply a lot because this has almost like a very nice spreadability, like coverage kind of a thing, and you don't have to like fuss with applying tons and tons of it on your face, but it gives you that very natural finish above which you can apply your regular bronzer, your blush, your powder, and you are all set for the day. I have honestly started using this back again like very recently, because I was just testing out mostly foundations, but since the time that I again found my hands on this, I have been just wearing this on its own many a days without any other foundation, without any other coverage or complexion product, and it's definitely something that I recommend to all my girls out there who don't like a lot of makeup and just want one thing that just works as a base makeup for them. I'm in the shade Warm Beige, and you can definitely test out the shades by visiting a Nykaa store, or if you can maybe visit the Sephora's here in India. I don't know if they have the shades available to test, but if you are close to my complexion, check out the shade Warm Beige. You will really love how this concealer sits on your skin, that you can really wear for any of your makeup free or like your no makeup days. The next product is going to be a setting powder, and I'm definitely going to talk about a loose powder because I really haven't used compacts as much during this year, and it is definitely for me the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Powder in the shade Banana Bread. And oh my god, this has a little bit of fragrance, which is I think the only gripe that some people have with Huda Beauty products, and it does have a little bit of that perfumey smell. But honestly, this is so finely milled, like I'm just going to take a little bit on my hand and swatch it on the back of my wrist, and it has like this very like, it's almost like so fine, like so finely milled that it sits so beautifully under your skin, under your eyes, especially if you are looking to bake under your eyes, or you know, below your cheekbones, on your face, in your like temple area. If you are looking to really set makeup in the way that it looks flawless and it looks almost like blurred out, this is a beautiful powder to do that. And personally, I kind of have to really navigate my way when it comes to powders, is because I have dry skin, and if I tend to use too much of powders or too much of the quantity of any powder, I can easily start looking very caked face, very patchy, very like dry and flaky in my makeup, and it very like openly shows on my face. So this one was definitely something that I loved using every and each time, and I have worn this powder I think day in and day out through all my makeup times and makeup even videos that I've shot. If I've had to click pictures, this is the powder that I've reached out for. Definitely the best powder when it comes to the year 2020 is this one from Huda Beauty in the shade Banana Bread. Coming to bronzer and blush, I have two products here, and they are almost at the end spectrums when it comes to the price range, but they are both extremely amazing and absolutely awesome to use. In terms of the bronzer slash contour, I won't really talk about a contouring product specifically separately because I really haven't used any product like that separately. But a bronzer that I've used the most, that I've loved wearing the most, is this one from L'Oreal, Back to Bronze. And this does not really come in multiple shades, but this is the only shade that it comes in. But this has a very, very nice like cool tone color, which I almost felt will not show up on my skin tone, but this is the one that I'm wearing on my face today, and you can see like it's a very nicely like blendable finish that I have on my face, where you cannot make out from where the bronzer is beginning and ending. And that's what I really like about bronzers and contouring products in general. And this is very, very nice in terms of the complexions that can wear this. I, being almost in the medium to dusky complexion, if I can pull this off, definitely I can see a lot of girls in my complexion area wearing this. And again, this is not very expensive, very, very recommended. One bronzer that you can definitely get your hands on and use if you want to try out a new bronzer in your life. And coming to the favorite blush of the year 2020, this was again a very, very late find for me because I got introduced to it very late. But oh my god, I have not been able to put this blush down. It's from the brand Charlotte Tilbury, again in the shade Pillow Talk, and I'm talking about the original Pillow Talk, not Pillow Talk Intense. And yes, it's a little expensive, but oh my god, this shade has really like, this is the shade that I've been wearing right now on my face. And since the day that I got it, I think this is the only blush that I've been wearing almost every now and then. The only dud part is that I have kind of broken it and it has gone into almost like small pieces because I traveled with it off late recently. And I feel so bad and so like sad that this is really like in this condition, but I'm still using it. I'm still dipping my brush into it and I'm still wearing it even today, and I will wear it for whatever days that I can make use of this. But yes, I need to get another one of this product, but definitely I'm not able to show you the original like layout and the color, but this is in a very nice like muted pinky mauvey shade, which I again doubted that will ever even show up on my complexion and skin tone, but it does, and it did, and it looks beautiful in the way that I don't even need to wear like highlighter because it has that highlighted pop in the center where you can just swish and pop your brush, and it gives that really nice glowy flushed like sheen on your cheeks, which looks so beautiful, so dreamy. And I feel really bad this baby has broken, but yes, I'm definitely going to get another one of this. And hands down, if there's one blush that I've loved the most, even after finding it so late in this year 2020, is this one from Charlotte Tilbury in the shade Pillow Talk. Coming to the next product, the best highlighter for me in the year 2020 was this one from PAC. It is the PAC Baked Highlighter in the shade BK12. And honestly, this almost is like a dupe of the MAC Soft and Gentle. Like, it has a very nice like champagne-y color and consistency. I am wearing this on my cheeks and the high points of my cheekbones today, and it really looks so nice. It's very buttery, very like blendable, very pigmented, and it does not look chalky even if you go overboard and even if you apply like double the product that you don't normally need to. And honestly, I haven't made a single dent in this product because there's so much for the price that you get. I can easily run by a year or so more with this easily, even if I use this every single day of my life. But yeah, this is definitely a very good highlighter. If you're looking to get one highlighter that you can wear universally with a lot of makeup, different looks, different lip colors, different eye looks, get this one from PAC. It's definitely 100% recommended from What Makeup. We are almost coming to the end with just a handful of products remaining. Coming to the next product, when it comes to my eyes, I would honestly tell you guys that I really haven't worn a lot of eyeshadows this year because there really wasn't much place like to go and much occasions to attend. But if there's one product that I have worn very often, even in my regular days, or even if I have had like formal occasions, evenings, dinners, parties, it's this eyeliner from Lakme Absolute. It comes with the name Shine Line, and I think this is in the shade Shimmery Bronze. Yeah, there we go, Shimmery Bronze. It's what I'm wearing on my eyes even today, and honestly, this is mostly how I've worn my eyes around this year. I haven't really applied any like eyeshadows or any glitters or any like pigments or anything that I've done with my eyes. I have basically just gone with this bronze color eyeliner on my eyes. I've only kind of switched up the thickness and the length of it on my on my lash line, but that's really much to it. Like, there is really not much that I've done more than that, and I've just gone with a little bit of mascara, and this is how I have loved wearing my eyes. If there's one eye product that I would say can spruce up your look instantly without doing much, and you want to just do something different than your usual basic black eyeliner, check this one from Lakme Absolute in the shade Shimmery Bronze. It really looks very nice on the eyes. Coming to my favorite mascara for the year 2020, and hands down it definitely has to be the Lash Paradise mascara, and I have this in the washable version because this was the last item that I could, I think, manage to get my hands on before all the international traveling closed and I had anyone traveling abroad. So I have the washable version with me, and this is in a limited edition like packaging, but this is available on Nykaa as well in the waterproof version. Both the washable and the waterproof version work equally well. I am wearing it on my lashes today, and it really pumps up your lashes to the way that it almost looks like your lashes are on steroids and you're wearing like a pair of falsies. I don't wear falsies because I can't wear falsies and I don't really know how well to wear them. It's completely like a different art for me that I still have to get my hands around it and learn. But yeah, I rely on good volumizing and lengthening mascaras, and if there's one mascara that really does it for you, it's this one from Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. And the final makeup product is a setting spray, and this time around I'm going to get the name right. It is the PAC Micro Finish Makeup Fixer. Yes, I got it correct. I've always been kind of like butchering the name because I kind of jumble up the words, but oh my god, this makeup fixer is definitely hands down the best makeup fixer that I have got my hands on in this year 2020. There are a lot of setting sprays that I did try and I still do use, but this one, with this setting like mist, which is so continuous and like an aerosol, I love spraying it on my face, and it's great to refresh your makeup. It's great to kind of hydrate your makeup if it's looking too matte, too dry, and it just sets and fixes your makeup in a way that it lasts also very long. And also not very expensive and not very highly priced. I have 2 bottles of this, and I have talked about this in one of my previous videos as well. In fact, maybe 2 of my previous videos. I'm going to link one of those videos over here on the screen. But yes, if there's one setting spray that you need to try and that I think you will really enjoy applying every time you spritz it, is this one from PAC, and I absolutely recommend and love it. So those were my makeup recommendations and the best makeup products and favorites from the year 2020. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you are considering to get any single makeup product before the New Year's is here and you are still in double minds about what to buy, I would suggest that you check out any of these products that I've shared in this video, and I bet you will not regret spending your money on it. If you did enjoy watching this video, make sure that you thumbs it up. If you are new to my channel and want to watch more videos from me and What Makeup in the new year coming and even further up, then make sure that you subscribe, and also don't forget to hit the notifications bell because I upload a video every week and you don't want to miss that. I'm going to see you guys next time. Have a great week ahead. Wishing you all a very healthy and happy New Year's. Take care, stay safe, bye.